Hello, lovely. I'm Doctor Nicola, one of the psychiatrists here. Okay? I have been given your information and I'm going to be checking you in here today. Okay? Right. I'm not going to ask how you're feeling because that is clear. However, if you wish to tell me, then please feel free. Alright. Everything here is totally confidential. We're here to help you, not judge. We will go at your pace, okay? Alright. I will have to write notes. That's for my records. Okay? Good. Right. I will be asking you some questions, okay? And if you can, please try to answer them as honest and as open as you can. Alright. That way, we can help you. Are you ready to begin? Yeah? You sure? Okay. You have some tissues there and you have some water there. Okay. Right. Could I get your full name, please? Okay. And your date of birth. Okay. Can I have your address, please? Okay. And a contact number. Okay. And do you have your phone on you at the moment? Okay, we will have to take that from you, okay? Alright. We will give you the opportunity to speak with a family member beforehand, alright? Okay. But I will discuss all that with you a bit later. Okay. Right, can I have somebody who's your next of kin? Okay, the relationship to you. Okay. Could I have their number, please? Yep, that's fine, you can find that out, not a problem. Okay. Perfect. And do they know you're here? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. You're doing well? Okay. Good. Right. Do you have any allergies? Okay. Do you have any medical conditions that I need to be made aware of? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And are you on any medication? Okay. I will get your medication file up later. Okay. And how long? Okay. That's fine. Are you feeling unwell at the moment with any flu-like symptoms or stomach symptoms or anything like that? That's good. Perfect. Do you work? Okay. And where's that? Okay, that's fine. In a relationship at the moment? Okay. Right. I need to know, okay, please be honest. Have you been drinking at all today? And when was the last time, please? Have you taken any recreational drugs at all? Okay. Do you smoke or vape? Thank you. Right. Who brought you here? Do you remember? Okay. Do you know why that was? I know. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So you know where you are. Good. Okay, so those are all the initial questions that I need to take from you. They're the important questions so we can get them on the system, okay, and match everything up for you. Okay. Shortly, I will be getting one of the nurses to come in and do you a health check. Okay? It's nothing to worry about. They are all lovely and it is routine. So they'll be just looking at your height, weight, having a look in your eyes, ears, nose, mouth. Have a feel around your glands. They will take a temperature just to see if you're struggling with a fever or an onset of a fever. Okay. They will have a listen to your chest, your pulse, take your blood pressure. Okay. Then they will be taking a blood sample. Now that's nothing to worry about, okay? It is routine. They will be seeing if you have taken any recreational drugs, but there's also some other levels that they do need to check out too. And then they will carry out a urine sample. Okay. They might do a few other things too, but it's nothing to worry about. Okay. All right. Okay, so have you been here before? No, okay. And have you been to a psychiatric hospital before? Okay, so this is your first time. So you're not too sure how things work, and I can imagine it is extremely daunting. Okay. I assure you you are in safe hands here. Okay. All right. So I have to inform you, okay, that there is a minimum of 72 hours stay for all new patients. However, I know that you've been checked in here for self-harm and suicidal behaviour and thoughts. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So that would mean I need to keep you here for a minimum of 7 nights. Okay. Yeah, I know. It'll be okay. We're all here to help you through this. All right. Okay. So you self-harm. Do you do that regular? Whereabouts? And is it always there or? Okay. Is that something that you've always done? Yeah, okay. Could I please have a look at your arms and legs? Okay. Okay. So was that recent? Okay. Yeah. And the paramedics? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Is that quite sore? Alright. And this side? Okay. That seems fresh. Okay. Alright. That's not very sore. Okay, I will have to clean that up. Okay. Alright. Can I just have a look at your legs? Alright, that's fine. Okay, do you feel like you would like to self-harm now? Okay. And do you still feel suicidal? Okay. Right. Do you know why you self-harm? Can you tell me? Okay. Yeah. And how does that make you feel? Yeah. I can understand why you say that. Yeah, I can. A lot of staff here, and myself included, have experienced a mental illness in their life and self-harm, as well as suicidal thoughts and behaviours. Okay? So, when you say it is a relief, you don't do it to die, it makes you feel free. I get that. Yeah. It does consume you, doesn't it? Yeah. So do you know why people as a whole self-harm? Yeah, so a coping mechanism for some can sort of be like a habit. So somebody might go to alcohol, drugs, gambling, cigarettes, overspending, self-harm. Not always, and some people can experience multiple of those. All right, but a lot of people, it is to release that, to release the pain, to make themselves feel better. Yeah? Does that sound about right for you? Yeah. Okay. I have patients and I hear them say, I drink to take the pain away, to numb it. And then I have a patient that says the same for self-harm. So can you sort of see? Yeah. Okay. There is some people that do that to actually hurt themselves so they do die. Okay, so there's, yeah. But you're telling me that you haven't experienced that. Okay. When did you first self-harm? Do you know what started that? Okay. Could possibly look into that. Do you do it regular? And did you when you were younger? Yep. How do you feel after you've done it? Yeah. Do you sometimes feel that guilt and shame? And yeah, you can sort of go around in a vicious circle. Okay. Will that be every time or? Okay. I can understand that. Yeah. It's when sometimes you see people feel there is no way out, and when they get to that low stage, they feel that they need to release it, and that is what's releasing it. Yeah? Okay. It will be hard for people to understand unless they experience it. Yeah. As I said, it is very, overwhelming. It really consumes you. It's all you can focus on, and you can feel it here if you like. And that's all that matters at that time. Yeah. Is that the same with you? Same with the suicidal thoughts. It's extremely overwhelming. Yeah. You get to that point and you feel like there's no end in sight and you want it to stop. Yeah. Some people can attempt suicide as a cry for help. Some do it because they want to end it, but either they get caught, didn't work, or whatever else. And then sadly, others do lose their life through it. And a lot of people would say very negative things about that person. And unless they felt that way, they wouldn't know. Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So how do you feel in that moment? Yeah. That's it, completely. So all those things go around your head, that you're worthless, you know, you're useless, nobody cares about you, nobody likes you, everyone will be better off without you. Yeah. And then you've got, if you have hallucinations and things like that, you want them to stop, or you hear voices and they tell you to do things, and yeah. Do you experience hallucinations? And have you before? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I can tell you a little bit. I don't mind doing that at all, if that'll make you feel a little bit better. Yeah, I've told you a little bit, but, you know, it's always a work in progress. It's a journey. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just clean that up for you. Okay, and just make sure it's all right. Then I've got some other questions to go through, and I will need to get you to fill out a questionnaire for me. Okay. Good. So this is the questionnaire, okay, and that's that. Put my gloves on. You do really, really well. Yeah, you are. Okay, if you could place your arm on there for me. Thank you. Is that sore? Okay. Quite a lot of dry blood, and it's not a very deep cut, so that's fine. Get the nurse to have a proper look. I won't dress it, okay, but they might feel the need to. Okay, just have a feel. If there's any swelling or any obvious things in there. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, that's fine. So there is your questionnaire. Okay, I would like you to fill that out for me in a moment. Okay, and then I'll go through it with you. Okay. Yes, myself. I won't go into a lot of that with you, but mine started as a young child, and when I was a teen, I experienced eating issues, which I found out I had anorexia. I thought there was something physically wrong with me, and I started self-harming sort of at the same time. They overlapped, then the anorexia kind of went, self-harm as all stayed. And I started having issues with myself, confidence, self-esteem. I was paranoid, jealous, trust issues, trust in relationships and things like that. Yeah, I'd get angry and sad, cry, depressed, panic attacks, all sorts of different things. And I had got that depressed that it turned into psychosis, and I was experiencing hallucinations and hearing voices, turning to do stuff, seeing certain things, hearing them and seeing them and feeling them. Have you ever experienced anything like that yourself? Okay, so no psychosis and no hallucinations. Okay, that's really good. You were aware of, yeah. You do think it's real, you know, you are convinced. Okay, that's fine. I will check your file anyway. And then I got diagnosed with major depression, and then from there things escalated into all sorts of things. And so I know what it's like to be suicidal, self-harm. I can truly sympathise you there, but I won't go into that anymore. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, please filling that out for me. Okay, there's a pen right there for you. Thank you. Let's take your time. Yeah, it's only a short one, that one. You've done that one. Oh, brilliant, thank you. Okay, we'll just go through that. Okay. Right, would you like to elaborate on any of those points? If not, it's not to worry. There'll be therapy sessions available to you in group and one-to-one anyway. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Pop that there. Okay. Do you have any diagnosed mental health issues? And what's that, please? And when did you get diagnosed? Okay. And how long have you been experiencing issues? Okay. What about more recent? Yeah. And you haven't seen anybody about that or? Okay, that's fine. Are you under any mental health team? Okay. Have you been under services before? Do you remember the name of that person? Where was that based? Thank you. I'll have a look. Okay. Are you experiencing any issues with sleep, eating, drugs, alcohol, addictions, prescription drugs, smoking or vaping? Okay, thank you. I won't go into too much about things today, okay? We will do that at a later date. Right, what would you say is worse, the depression or the anxiety? Why is that? Can you elaborate? Yeah, it's always quite a hard one to answer because they both can just be as bad as one another. Okay. Have you had any bereavements recently? Have you experienced any trauma in your life, however big or small? Would you like to elaborate? I won't ask details, but okay. And how old? All right. Anything else? Okay. Discuss that at a later date. You experienced any nightmares, flashbacks, hallucinations? Which we mentioned that, it's fine. Any physical symptoms such as say shaking, sweating, or okay, it's fine. Do you have any visual disturbances? Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to add that you're experiencing? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We can dig a little bit deeper into that at a later date. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. Can do that for you, no problem. Okay. But you're definitely in the right place. Okay, and we definitely can help you. So can really help you. Right, you've got nothing to worry about. So from what we've been talking about and your brief questionnaire, I can see this is a long-term issue. Yeah, we definitely need to go deeper. Okay. Because I'm just booking you in today, I don't really want to go into a full assessment. Okay. I will get all your records and I'll go through everything, okay, in my time and have a good look at everything. And then I can talk a little bit deeper about stuff because I can look back at things from a while ago. Yeah, I mean, we can help you go through this episode. And yeah, get you through your recovery. Okay. Teach some coping mechanisms and things like that. So we will do that. I will see you every day. a check, and we'll start chatting about a few things. Talk about any traumas and things like that you would like to discuss. Okay. I don't want to, like I said, do too much today because I think it'll be too much for you. Yeah. Okay. That's brilliant. I will give you a timetable in a moment, and that will have all your daily routines on it, all the activities we do, group, individual, and everything that we have to offer here. Okay. So, to start with, you'll be on a ward, okay, monitored, and eventually you will have your own room, depending how long you're here for, and everything's checked hourly with your own toilet and shower. Okay, now we have a shared lounge, shared dining room, shared games room, a garden, an art room, a therapy centre, meditation room, an ASMR room. We do have special artists come in. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. And then you get shared bathrooms and toilets, okay, at the moment. Everything will already be shared apart from your own room, okay. We have kitchen staff in hand, carers in hand. The majority of people are mental health nurses, psychiatrists, and psychologists, okay. And we do have some healthcare assistants. So you've got a library full of fiction and non-fiction, okay. We have carefully selected genres and types of books to be appropriate, okay. We have full security 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No one is to leave the premises at all times. You won't have access to phones or internet. TV is in the lounge and supervised. Start with, you'll have no visitors, okay. You can have one phone call a day, which is supervised, but not for the first 24 hours, just so we can settle you in, okay. You get breakfast, lunch and dinner, water available all day and snacks available. You're not allowed any sharp objects or potential hazards, and you've got medical professionals on hand 24/7, which is what I've just told you, okay. We like you to get up early here and go to bed as, you know, reasonable time. And we like you to get up. We like to participate in things, okay? Might be a struggle, but you need to try. Yeah? Okay. Do you have any questions? No? A bit much? I know. That's why I didn't want to overwhelm you too much. Yeah. It is very daunting. I totally sympathise. Yeah. Okay. But I know it sounds scary, but please don't be scared. You're in safe hands. Yeah, we're going to get through this. We'll get through it together. Okay. So, are you sure you don't want to ask me anything? If you do think of anything, please ask the nurse. I'm sure he or she will be more than happy to help you. Okay, I'm not too sure who's on actually tonight. It's usually a few on at a time. I'll have to see who's ready. I know, but we want you to be safe, don't we? Yeah, we want you to recover, do well. Yeah, we don't want to make things worse. And sometimes outside influences can make things worse. Okay. I could get you to pop your phone in there for me and turn it off. Cute. I take it they checked your bags on entering. Yeah, I thought so. That's fine then. If you need to ask me any questions at any time or any of the staff, they are around, okay? And don't worry, you won't be judged. We're here to help you. Okay, so I'm going to be issuing you some lorazepam tonight to help you get to sleep and calm your anxiety. The nurse is going to give you this, okay? Your 2 milligram. Start with. Give you that via tablet. There may be times that we may need to inject, okay, but we'll give you that tonight. So that's there, so the nurse can know to do that. And you'll probably keep getting that overnight, okay, to help you through. Is that alright? You need to keep taking your medication as normal. I will get them all up and I'll get them potted up and the other staff will know. Yeah, okay. I will get the nurse to double check your bags just to, I know security have done it, but we like to be extra safe. Okay. Okay, so just be careful trying to make close friendships here. Okay, I'm not saying don't socialise, please do. Sometimes people get dragged in the wrong crowd. Okay, and we don't want anyone influencing each other. So just be mindful about who's here. Okay, my love. Good. And when the nurse has done the checks, she will show you to the ward and she will show you around and then get you settled in. Okay, good. She will also pop you on a wristband, okay? And then you'll officially be admitted to the ward. Okay. Great. All these can go there, ready for the nurse. And that one. So this is the timetable I was telling you about. So you can keep that. Also, this one is a bit of information about the activities that we do and about the ASMR that we offer. Okay, so you have a look at that one. Okay, so I've got you this now. I'll go and get the nurse in. Okay, you won't be waiting. Literally just go and grab one and then I'll come back and sort everything out for you. Okay, good. And I will go and do everything that I said I would do. We'll look over everything and then I will come and see you tomorrow. And we can have a chat and answer any questions and things like that with you. And if you want to, we can have a talk about something and then we can go from there. But please use this time effectively. Try to rest and just, go with it. And remember to be as open and honest as possible. All right. All right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry in these circumstances, but you're in the right place. All right. Okay then. I hope you have a nice rest. Okay? All right. You take care now. Bye-bye.